Hi everyone, today I have a double review of the Interactables, Mattel Interactables, Woody and Buzz Lightyear. This is a double review, as their play feature, whatever, is kind of necessary to be reviewed with, like, both of them. Um, I would get Jesse, and I am planning to get Jesse, but these are actually some of the more expensive Toy Story figures that you can get, or the Mattel ones at least. They're around $17.99, which isn't bad, but like comparing to them to a lot of the other standard sized ones, that is still a little bit more money than the what you normally pay for these kind of sized figures. But just getting Woody out of the way and starting with Buzz. This is Buzz. He is essentially just the standard Mattel Buzz figure, so he has the head mold, weird head mold, same kind of detailing all around him, same posability, whatnot, um, and everything. The Space Ranger logo is actually the sensor for the interacting feature, which is why it looks a bit darker. Um, and then the button, his wing button, is the phrases. So you press it once to just go through the generic Buzz phrases, and also the way to set up the actual interacting feature.
There's a secret mission in uncharted space. Let's go.
And then holding it down for 2 seconds.
Greetings, friend. Who's in charge here?
It just cycles through all of his different
Star Command. Come in,
standard
Star
phrases.
Command.
So
I've
that's
discovered a
one
new
of
planet.
his interacting phrases. Press to hold it.
Star Command will never give in to your evil plot to take over the galaxy, sir.
So it just goes through the different characters, and the interesting thing is, at least for Woody here, which is the first I've done of Woody with this face mold, which his head cannot rotate, like Buzz, which is a bit weird. The battery compartment is inside of his head, though. He is, again, just the standard Woody figure, that I actually don't think I've done a review on yet, which is kind of weird, that I haven't done one. I've done one on Buzz, but not Woody. But his sensor is a lot more obvious. It's right in the center of his stomach. Everything else is just basically the standard. Again, the button is his badge, so essentially it's the same as it functions with Buzz.
Howdy, little partner. I'm Sheriff Woody. Let's round us up an adventure. Yee-haw! Are you ready for a great adventure? What makes you think I'd be causing any ruckus, Bo?
There's part of the Toy Story 4 that I don't really like, but yeah, so that's Woody for him. Now I am going to demonstrate the interacting features. So essentially, to get the interacting features to function, you have to have them within like a 1.5 foot distance range. I think. So in order to start it, you have to press the button on one of the toys. So just go with Buzz.
Lightyear, Space Ranger, Universe Protection Unit.
And you can't hold it down. And so then essentially you press Woody,
I can't do this without you, Buzz.
and he responds.
Grab your lasso. Let's go.
And then you can just kind of keep doing that over and over again.
And beyond. Well then, let's find out together. We need to transmit a message back to base, Woody. Let's get moving, pal. Woody, let's form a search party. Buzz, glad you're here. We need your help. I am Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger, Universe Protection Unit. Thanks, Buzz. That was fantastic. Woody, come on. Time to fly.
Phrases are a bit incoherent, but yeah, that's pretty much what you get with it, obviously. You can't really have that many. I think they have like 5 phrases per character, which is, I guess, expected. And if you just let them like sit there for a while without them interacting with each other, they will reset, so you have to do it again if you just leave them alone for a while without like a partner. But you can apparently get a ton of them and just have them interact with each other, which I think is pretty interesting. Woody actually, if I can get through the phrases, he actually has some for Ham and Slinky, for interacting features for them, which they have not actually officially been released yet. as far as I can tell. And we haven't seen any pictures of them, updates or whatever. So they essentially kind of just future-proofed these guys in order to have them to function correctly with the releases that they had in the future. They also would Bo. You heard some phrases for Bo Peep, which she didn't exist until around March of this year. Um, and yeah, so it's quite interesting. I want to see if I can get to some of the Slinky phrases in Ham.
Okay, time to round up some bandits.
Okay, that's a standard phrase. It's just a generic like interacting. So they have like character specific phrases, and then if say you wanted to have him with Mr. Incredible or whatnot, you have to have they just go through like generic phrases that would work with any character. They don't have like their specific name that they mention.
Well then, let's find out together.
That's another one of the standard ones.
Hey, howdy, hey! I'm Sheriff Woody.
And the weird thing with these are that if you like try and press and hold it twice, it'll go down for the first one, and then the second one it'll just play one of the interacting phrases, which isn't.
You know, Ham?
There you go.
That was actually funny.
So Ham doesn't exist at the moment, and we haven't even really seen any pictures of him yet, unless these are exclusive phrases to like this mode of play, which would be quite interesting. Since as far as I know, I don't think there are any. I know there might be a Slinky one. I'm not sure about Ham though. Ham might not have a figure line. I'd have to look that up to be sure. I'm not sure if he has one in this scale. But yeah, that is the Interactables Buzz and Woody. Pretty damn cool. I gotta say they are quite neat, like little collectibles to get. They are kind of on the more expensive side of these kind of figures, but I mean, yeah, they're literally just the standard figures with some cool little added phrases, and they can interact with other Pixar characters, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's my review. Hoping to get the Lightyear stuff out soon whenever they release. I haven't found any in stores yet, which is kind of disappointing, but oh well, I'll just wait until they actually release, and then I can get them for like real, and I can also get them online on Amazon, which would be good. Yeah, that's it. Like and subscribe if you want, and I'll see you all later.